Hello, good morning students. Today is transcription number 227 on the speed of 100 words per minute. Start. Mr. Deputy Chairman, Sir, the railways are very important from the point of view of those who believe in the ever increasing part that the public sector should play in the life of this country. The railway minister, to the efficiency of whose administration I wish to pay a tribute, says that the railways have a dual role to play. Well, Mr. Deputy Chairman, I would say that greater importance should be placed to their character as a public utility service. I do not say that no importance should be placed to their commercial utility side, but greater importance should be placed to their public utility service. The railways, therefore, should be model employers in this country. They should set the pattern for employers in this country, and that is the pattern that should be followed by the private sector also. Now, sir, even private companies can run commercial concerns, but it is the belief of socialists that the state alone can run them in a manner consistent with public welfare. Therefore, the supreme criterion by which the railway administration should be judged is the utility so far as the public is concerned. Therefore, I think the railways should be responsive to public needs. They should have the public welfare at heart. I am glad to find that non-official agencies are being associated with the railways in a number of ways. There are a number of committees that have been enumerated by the respected railway minister. They provide the railway administration with non-official help and cooperation. I say, sir, that if nationalized industries are to make an appeal to the country, their public utility work must become increasingly clear to the public. Whether from the public point of view, the railways contribute more or less to the general revenues should be a matter of less concern than their efficient running. Now, sir, I listened with interest to the speech of my friend, in which he catalogued the grievances of railwaymen and suggested various methods in which the administration can be more responsive to the needs of railwaymen. I fully agree and support those recommendations. Then, sir, it is a matter of great concern that house rents in some places are very high, and the railway employees should be given house rents at low rates. Also, I think there is need for an increase in the railway checking staff.